Lovely Biafrans, we thank you all today. Today is the mighty day, the most expected day, the most respectful day for Biafran people all over the world. Today is the remarkable day in Biafran land that we must respect our fallen heroes and respect every other person that has sacrificed his life and every other thing in this Biafran struggle. And for this reason, we are calling all of you, calling Chukwukika Abiyama to give all of us more life and more wisdom. Give our Mazen Namdekanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the strength to carry us along. And our Prime Minister, Obatu Simon Eba, for all the good things he has been doing for us, that God will increase him more in wisdom. So here we have our comrade, Maze 247. Please, Maze 247, please greet the Biafrans so that we can continue with the business of the day. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Maze 555 Vision. Thank you so much. I greet
Yeah,
you so
well,
much. And Biafrans everywhere, anywhere you are watching from, special greetings, special love to every one of you, and the respect and special
yeah,
greetings
anywhere
to
you are watching from.
our leader Mazenam Dekano, who have been paying the price, bearing the brunt, and then even till now he have chosen to pay the price even to death. So I greet him and I greet all our members, the Biafra government, cabinet, and our prime minister, Mazi Simon Egba, no matter whatever, however, irrespective of your opinion, your like, your dislike, it doesn't matter. What matters is the truth. It doesn't matter where the truth is coming from. What matters is the truth itself. So everyone must know and acknowledge and buy and digest the truth. And the truth is that we need freedom. It doesn't matter who is bringing the freedom. It doesn't matter where it is coming from. It might be your worst enemy. It might be the person you don't even like. But what matters is that this is the truth. And you must handle the truth. If you don't know, you better begin to learn how to handle the truth. The truth is that we need freedom. And Mazi Simon Egba happens to be the person right now that have the way, that knows the way, that can pilot to our freedom. And we have to follow him. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, no way Nigeria can be re-amended. You cannot change situation by changing things that is not that there is nothing you can change about Nigeria. That's one thing. No way, no reformation, no reorganization, no restructuring, nothing works. It is destroyed, it is destroyed from foundation, even from the spiritual realm. It has been destroyed, it is down. So we must move on to only solution we have. The only solution to a better Nigeria is to exit Nigeria so that Nigeria will be free. As long as we are in Biafra, as long as we Biafrans remain caged in that Nigeria, Nigeria will always get worse, and the people of Nigeria will continue to bear the brunt of one Nigeria. So the best way for me, for you, Hausa, Fulani, or whoever Yoruba, if you want to be free, begin to campaign for the freedom of Biafra. That is the only way out. I greet every one of us. And my brother 555 Vision, I greet you once again. I can see Blessing Odo. I can see many Biafrans. Anywhere you are, Kinsili, every one of us, one love people. Let us go and listen to some people that has been damaged by the platform of Dr. Damage. because all they do is to go to his platform and get damaged. So thank you all. Mazindewo.
Ndewo, my big brother, 247. May God Almighty continue to guide you and give you more strength. You know, Chukwokika Abiyama, when our prime minister asked God, when he was demanding, he demanded that God should give him more than 1,000 men wisdom. And inside this more than 1,000 wisdom, we have come to serve Biafra. Before coming to serve Biafra, God prepared prepared me, this program, with a 555 vision in order for us to capitalize how to analyze every of his movement. And as God will have done it, we have someone in our midst here working 24/7, and all this thing has been happening through that spiritual realm. God prepared him and gave him the strength to stand here 247. Yeah, turning the clock round 24/7 of the day, and he is living up to it. All our media warriors, Onya Barawa, Vam Vam Vam, Betty Ford, and every other person, both in Twitter space, social media, all manner of TikTok, Facebook. We call on you people, share this message, because one thing is sure, and that thing that is sure is this: we must get Biafra. We are not preaching for you to like it. We are preaching for you to hear what we are saying, and we are not here to get it right. Mazen Nandekan made us to understand one thing. He says, those people who is looking for political correctness will remain in darkness until thy kingdom come. And that is why in this Biafran movement, they said, Mazen Namdekano, our leader, said, restoration of Biafra is a miracle. The last miracle that will happen in this universe is the restoration of Biafra. But in this one we are into today, under the Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile, Master Simon Ekpa, we are working on template. This is not a miracle. This is working physically, logically, and from every dimension you can ever imagine. So as we come here, we are welcoming Franklin, we are welcoming Johnson, we are welcoming Kingsley, we are welcoming Godwin, we are welcoming Blessing Odo, we are welcoming Obinna, we are welcoming Franca, we are welcoming every one of you, Emeka and Jerry and Blandin, Eze, Franklin. Thank you all for joining us today. Today is the Heroes Day for Biafra. Heroes Day, Biafran Heroes Day. What are we doing today? Iwe Anyanwụ, that is the Ohaneze Ndị Igbo representative of the Fulani, he doesn't know what it means. And again, the Nigerian Gotham media, they are now crying bitterly, mighty bitterly, in activity of our prime minister and the activity of Biafran government in exile, the activity of the Biafran Liberation Army, the activity of Biafran Squad, the activity of everything we are doing. They are crying mightily. And we are here welcoming David Obonaeze. We are welcoming you. Hillary, we are welcoming you. Biafrans, hit the like button as you enter. Also, share it to everybody, to every look and cranny, or down to the end of this universe. So, Biafrans, we have to start from the first cry of the Fulani serving government. We have to start from their first cry of the day.
A different day. University, UNIZIC, they've chosen to postpone their convocation for fear of attack. But what do you do about the students? Do you now go to WAEC to say, WAEC, please, sir, IPOB and...
On TVC News. Residents of Southeast Nigeria appear to be recovering from the trauma and pandemonium that engulfed the zone over sit at home by indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. But it seems the miscreants are yet to give up after issuing fresh threats for residents of Enugu State to sit at home in solidarity for the celebration of the 57th anniversary of Biafra. But the state government has directed workers to...
No, pause am, no, make you stop the talk. Now, he said that the miscreants. I want to ask this woman here. I don't know if she has been to Mr. Damage platform before, because the people that speak like her are the people that have been to Dr. Damage platform, and whenever they go there, they get their brains damaged. They get their thinking faculties damaged. You are calling me a miscreant, and you are educated in your own platform, sitting down. You do not go to the field to make your verification. You do not do anything. Fulanis are there murdering people on daily basis, grabbing lands. Fulanis are there stoning people to death in the name that they blasphemed against their Allah. Fulanis are there forming their Hizbah police state within state, and you are not calling them miscreants, because you know that if you call them miscreants, they will take off your head from your body. This is one reason why you see people today committing crime in the name of God Almighty. Whoever want to commit crime, the person go carry Bible. Jesus, receive it. Lies. You dare not do such thing with the name of Satan, because Satan will not be merciful. They today say anything. They proscribe indigenous people of Biafra, proscribe the Nandekano, the leader of proscribe the terrorists, this. But they cannot say that to Funanis that are massacring them. Funanis that carry out attacks on daily basis on people. Look at them. You are calling me a miscreant because I'm asking for my freedom. And those that are not asking for freedom, but asking for your head and the head of your children unborn, you don't call them miscreants. I don't blame you. When you look at her, you will even understand that maybe she has been to damaged platform and she is damaged already. Go on, my brother.
Yes, as you can see, this is the people that is being classified as the brown envelope journalist. And before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu starts, he said he will create journalists, the people that will force these people to speak. And the time will come when they will be broadcasting. And first of all, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu says that he has found out that the Nigerian people doesn't have job. He found out that Nigerian people doesn't have topic. And he found out that they don't have anything to do. Now, he is going to create topic for them, and he is going to give them job. That is what you are seeing today. And the time will come when Biafran communication, Biafran discussion will take over all their medias. And we know the importance of everything. And that's why we are here serving Biafrans in this.
No, hold on, I beg, no verse. No, stop am first. Before Jide begin talk, I beg, stop am. Put the thing for square, make they no carry our screen. They no deserve to carry our screen. I beg. Put them for me and them, make we manage share them the same equal.
Okay.
First, the first one, put them. That one where they two. Click them there. Good. Make the day like this. They don't deserve to carry
Yes.
Now, I want to tell you something. They are calling Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, a miscreant. But they cannot call, what is his name? The one that caught in drug dealing, a miscreant. The one, what is his name? Abba
Abakiare.
The super criminal, they cannot call him or describe him as a miscreant. Somebody in your own uniform, federal police uniform, in a drug business, in a money laundry, in cyber crime, in organ harvesting, these four major crimes, you have not called him miscreant. And he is making noise. You do not call the repentant Boko Haram terrorists that we are protesting for allowances you failed to pay them under 1 week. A delay of 1 week. The Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram, we are protesting as of 2 years ago. Today, I don't know how much you pay them as minimum. You do not call them miscreants. You do not call your president that has been indicted as a drug dealer, fraud. In election, he committed. He is not a me. You do not call the Fulanese that carry AK-47 into people's farm and destroy and massacre and rape. They are not miscreants. It's me that is miscreant. It's my prime minister that is miscreant. I beg you, carry go.
Yes. We will tell them when Mazen Namdekano started the movement, they said they are miscreants. They are noise makers. So they think that when they call, say, miscreant, that means we are going to be running away. But sorry to them that we are not running away. We have already had that name. Mazen Namdekano, they called Mazen Namdekano miscreant. Black. They called Mazen Namdekano miscreant. Now, today, they are saying that Mazen Namdekano is the saint. Abi? Mazen Namdekano is the saint because they have met someone that knows how to deal with them. Exactly how they want it. So,
we know they hear them, eh? Check their volume, their microphone.
Ethnic nationalities.
No. I go like make we start the hear Jide from beginning where they talk, I beg.
okay.
So you go rewind and back, make we hear him. Because now him be their chief analyzer.
Now, upper here. We start from here. Abi?
Okay, now. Okay.
Yes.
The volume.
The volume. Okay. Sorry for that.
Of Biafra, IPOB. But it seems the miscreants are yet to give up after issuing fresh threats for residents of Enugu State to sit at home in solidarity for the celebration of the 57th anniversary of Biafra. But the state government has directed workers to ignore the threat and go about their businesses. But who bails the cat? Jide, who bails the cat?
Well, the threat posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat than what IPOP represents. And when I was reading like a bigger threat posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat than what IPOP represents. And when I was reading about...
You know, Biafrans, all of you knows how we do our thing. He said the threat is posed by Simon Ekpa. And that threat is looking like a bigger threat. You know, try to understand what is called diplomatic way of approach. This man, what he have just said, we have it here in our archive here now, that the threat which Simon Ekpa portends in the south in Nigeria, that Simon Ekpa has gathered international awareness. And the American news now is carrying it, and they classify Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra. They said the best leader Biafran people ever has. And that is what this man is saying in this place. He says that the threat, listen to him very, very well. We analyze it deep.
Like a bigger threat than what IPOB represents. And when I was reading about IPOB, I'm like, these people should realize that Simon Ekpa is asking the people to celebrate Biafra heroes from 29 to the 31st. IPOB only asks for one day. That's May 30, which is the day that over the years they have celebrated the Biafran heroes. But Simon Ekpa is saying no. It has to be from the 29th to the 31st. That is a threat on its own that we have to deal with. A more powerful spokesperson for IPOB has spoken, but we know that in recent times, IPOB has not been as violent as they used to be. And
Maz, please tell Biafra something here, please.
No,
Tell Biafra something here, please.
because Blessing said here, see the way Jide is talking. He will think before talking because he is going to lie from his speech. It's true. He would think, if you watch what he wanted to say, he said a more powerful, then he remembered that a more powerful has not been saying anything before for long now. He said that he twisted it and said another thing. He wanted to tell us that a more powerful, although a more powerful has not been saying anything again. That is just what he would have said. But he remembered that if he say it, he don't cut himself for leg, he shoot himself for leg. So he twisted it. I want to tell you the truth. The more powerful you are calling, who is a more powerful? You don't even know. You don't even know if a more powerful is a demon from pit of hell. You don't even know if this a more powerful is your one of you sitting down in the studio. They are using your brain. You don't know a more powerful. You have not seen a more powerful. You don't know what a more powerful look like. You don't even know if he's a Fulani man. You don't even know if he's a Bangladesh man. You don't know if it's from Benge man. You don't know. And you are taking instructions from somebody you don't know. And this applies to all of you Biafrans. I don't care. Ezumezu is crying. Melchizedek is crying. Paul Achebe is crying. Ikenga is crying. You are following the people you don't know. Ask Paul Achebe, describe a more powerful. He don't know how it looks like. Yet you are taking instructions from people you don't know. If they are human beings, you don't even know. So, whether you call him a more powerful or not, you know one thing I am glad about is that they know that this is bigger than what they call the IPOB Nigeria. They have bought over from Shina Sanwo-Olu and Chike Doziem. They have bought over this, hoping that they will use it to suppress what the Prime Minister Biafra Republic government is doing. And they never dreamed, they never thought They never imagined that there will be anything like a common sense that will come out to establish Biafra Republic government in exile. Today, the Biafra Republic government in exile is there, making the news round, hitting the nails on the head, publishing everything that need to be seen and need to be heard, and then the world is now listening to what this government is saying, because this is no longer political peer group that somebody like Ifeanyi Uba will use to achieve his campaign motives. Somebody like Hope Uzodinma will use to achieve his aim. Somebody like Soludo will use today and tomorrow dump. No, this is now the government that want the good of their people. The 3-day sit at home is a must. Nobody is begging you, Jide. We don't need your recognition. We don't need your acceptance. We don't need your permission from anybody for sit at home in Biafra land. And I want these people to understand one very simple thing. This is not an IPOB thing. Ask him to define IPOB. What is IPOB? They don't want to define it. We are now talking of Biafra. We are no longer talking of organization. We are no longer in organization. A more powerful is the leader of one organization they use to collect money, dialogue, extract, thief, embezzle money. Peer group, political, where they used to talk with this politician, Ohaneze will give them, what Igbo Congress will give them, they will send ESN, they will send to the Ohana, they will turn to Ifeanyi Uba have his own, Ifeanyi Ejiofor have his own, Chinasa have his own, Chike doesn't have his own, Okechukwu Ihiala in Germany have his own, Mechitedeke have his own. All of them have their own group with goals. We are not in that. We have Biafran army, and this Biafran army represent Biafra. Biafrans all over the world, they are standing tall and the taller. That is why Musa will come here to cry every day, every time. But the crying will not save you. So the earlier everyone, whether you want Biafra, whether you don't want Biafra, the truth must be told. It's no longer about one organization you have to be a member. You don't need to be a member. There is nothing like a membership roll or card or registration. You don't need to register. All you need to do is to accept your freedom. Accept your freedom. And whenever you accept your freedom, you already inside the Biafra restoration part. So it is not important whether you call it a threat. We are fighting to survive. We are voting. The 3 days is for voting. Jide is for voting. It's not for remembrance. The remembrance will be only for tomorrow. Today is the remembrance. Yesterday,
Yes.
voting. Today also, as we remember our heroes, we vote. And tomorrow, we vote. You are there crying, you have suppressed them. What is his name? Mba in Enugu is saying that he have stopped sit at home. But the sit at home is effective. You cannot stop, you cannot kill the reality. This is the spirit. A Yoruba man was addressing people and telling them that whether you like it or not, Biafra is a spirit. You cannot kill a spirit. This is just a simple truth. So whether you like it or not, it's not about what Chinas Anworu is saying. It's not about what Emma Powerless is saying. No, this is about the truth. And the truth is that people are voting. Whether you like it or not, if you like it, don't vote. If you like, you vote. People that are voting are the people that want Biafra. And the important thing is that when the majority of people in southern Nigeria need freedom, you that is a Yoruba man, a Gala man, a Ijoko man, you cannot stop Biafra from coming. That's just a simple fact. So we are going home. Cry me a river, cry River Niger, cry third mainland the water. You no go stop Biafra. Ndewo Mazi.
Yes, Mazi 247. You know, The Egala, Pastor Egala or Prophet Egala, what is that Yoruba man?
Ijinla.
Ijinla. He said,
Nnamdi Kanu is known to have even said, look,
there is
he rose from 29th. When I was reading about Ipoh, like,
I beg you, go the one
Simon
is not
Ekpa
that I'm passing. I don't know why
is looking
no, na mid one.
like a bigger
no.
threat.
I beg you, the one that make it start again
Simon
from where
Ekpa.
it stop.
Okay.
On TVC News. Residents of Southeast Nigeria appear to be recovering from the trauma and pandemonium that engulfed the zone over.
You know, trauma and the pandemonium, epidemic is, yeah, that is all the things. So, recovering. You know, we have to analyze every dot of their language here, every dot of their language, the trauma and the epidemic, pandemonium that is coming to Nigeria. And I want Biafrans to understand why this man, Jide, says this is not a small threat, because they know that Nigeria has been destroyed beyond measure.
Yeah.
They knows that the whole world satellite is in Nigeria, watching Nigeria,
Wow.
practicing injustice, hold someone captive, kidnapped him from Kenya, and they place him inside the SA dungeon, and they fix the camera and the microphone, listening to someone private life, and the whole world is watching. The same person came out and began to defend himself in front of the judge, Binta Nyaku, and the chief judge of Nigeria. The same person, after defending himself, he told them that, look, your own law told you in the code of conduct that anybody that stand up to try him is a terrorist, meaning he stand in that place according to when they kidnapped him, when they arrested him before, since 2015. He told Buhari, I will win you in your own court, you can't do anything. Then Jide come here and he said, when they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before, after they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the other woman that served in a channel television, she interviewed and said, it's like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been just a water to drink. That this Simon Ekpa happens to be more brutal. And not only that he is brutal, he has military equipment, and he went to one of the best military school in this world. Also, a human rights activist. This man then become the ambassador for peace global. What do you think we can do? We have no other way, because this man studied and they have he studied international laws. He has international law certificate. What do you think he can do? Jide said in this place that this is pandemonium, epidemic. He confirmed it very, very well that this is a bigger threat. You know, people is not even understanding it. We said we are 555 vision. Why do we say this thing? Because Biafra is a religion, and they also having their own Bible. When we preach Biafra, we are the messengers of Biafra. The same way you have apostles of Jesus Christ, that is how we are the apostles of Biafra. We are preaching this thing like a gospel. Are you getting it? That is why we have people like a 24/7 who is ready to stay here 24/7 of the day, telling you this gospel. It is not a magic. It is not this is how God planned it. And we must go there where he said that this is a very bigger threat, because international community is aware. Musa said that one thing is this, that international communities is supporting our prime minister and the government in exile. That the international communities is supporting him to destroy Nigeria. That the whole world, all the affected people, is being seen online, donating money. How do you think that you can fight against democracy? And democracy simply means the will of the people. Then the people come together, donating money, sponsoring to defend themselves. Sponsoring to defend themselves from the Fulani controlled government. And today, someone that knows this game and knows this war and how to fight it has come, fighting from all fronts. Every system to fight, he is number one. Remember, you Nigerian people, God has given him more than 1,000 men wisdom. And before we proceed, good man Exodus, I must greet you for joining here. Thank you. Then we have to hear them a little before we go. Listen.
Sit at home by indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. But it seems the miscreants are yet to give up. After it on TVC News, residents of southeast Nigeria appear to be recovering from the trauma and pandemonium that engulfed the zone over sit at home by indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. But it seems the miscreants are yet to give up after issuing fresh threats for residents of Enugu State to sit at home in solidarity for the celebration of the 57th anniversary of Biafra. But the state government has directed workers to ignore the threat and go about their businesses. But who bails the cat? Jide, who bails the cat?
Well, the threats posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat. Posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat.
You know why I want to repeat here, so that all the followers that is here will know what a gala said. This is not a cry of a baby. This man, look at him. He is crying bitterly inside him. This is not a cry of a baby. We continue.
What IPOB represents. And when I was reading about IPOB, I'm like, these people should realize that Simon Ekpa is asking the people to celebrate Biafra heroes from 29 to the 31st. IPOB only asks for one day. That's May 30, which is the day that over the years they had celebrated the Biafran heroes. But Simon Ekpa is saying no. It has to be from the 29th to the 31st. That is a threat on its own that we have to deal with. A more powerful spokesperson for IPOB has spoken, but we know that in recent times, IPOB has not been as violent as they used to be. And Nnamdi Kanu is known to have even said, look, I have banned all forms of sit-at-home. Whether it's on days that I'm going to be brought to court or Mondays, no more sit-at-home in the Southeast.
Now, all this efulefu that has been telling you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say, I ban sit-at-home, how many times has Mazen Nnamdi Kanu spoken? Have you at any time heard Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you, I ban sit-at-home? What did he say? Stop the killing! Who is killing Biafrans? This is what you should have asked yourself. Is it sit-at-home that is killing Biafrans? Did you hear Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell you at any time from the court, even challenging Nigeria, challenging anybody that is killing his people? Did you at any time hear Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say, there will be no more sit-at-home? Did you hear him say, I am no longer in support of sit at home. Listen, our Prime Minister have made this thing clear. What we are doing today has nothing to do with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If you are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, now you sabi. If you are delaying to free him, now you know. If you are waiting for instructions from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, now you sabi. If you are more powerless, a more demon, a more dead, a more alive, all of them is irrelevant what they say, because they are getting their instructions from where we don't even know. Not even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But beside that, above all, our Prime Minister have made it clear that every instruction that is coming from Biafra government, in exile government. Biafra in exile government is the one issuing instructions to Biafrans, and the Biafrans are willingly, happily taking these instructions and they carrying them out. Sit at home, these people will sit here before to condemn Monday sit at home, condemn 30th May sit at home is the one that is now they're coming back to tell you that the 30th May is okay. Monday sit at home is okay. The other ones are not okay. Remember, initially, they were not in agreement with any sit at home at all. We are not going to stop at anything, but at the gate of Biafra. Not even at the gate, at the entrance, after entering into Biafra, that is the only time you will stop. We are not stopping for anything. Ndewo, continue, Mazi.
He wrote it down in his own hand when Senator Ifeanyi Ubah and Eze Chukwuemeka went to see him in the DSS, in his DSS facility. So IPOB had been lying low for some time. But it is this boy in Finland who has been causing miscreants to kill people, to unleash violence on people in the name of sit at home. A sit at home that the man who instituted it in the first place has said we are no longer interested. So if they are talking about, if they are telling people come to work, if you don't come to work, in Enugu State you'll be dealt with and all that, they must remember that the people want to work, but at the same time they fear for their lives. And if you do not try to militarize the environment, I don't see how people won't lock themselves up in their houses, especially on the 30th, that day gone. Because that day, both Simon Ekpa's group and the IPOB are in agreement that day people should sit in their homes. But WAEC has English, they are writing their English paper, mathematics on that day.
Compulsory subject.
And if those students don't come out to write the exams, you have set them back because the exams are going on concurrently across the whole of West Africa. Okay. So are they going to now wait for people in the southeast alone?
Hold on for me there. Now, WAEC is holding their exam. NACO have set their exams. Now, this same man, Jide here, was the man that told us that if you go to Borno, go to northern areas, that the Boko Haram terrorists have sacked all the schools, locked down all the schools, and turned the whole schools into their camps. As we speak now, in the northern area, there are no, when I'm telling you of northern area, inside the northern area, there are nobody, even you head in the school. Sometimes, even the Abuja closed down their schools. Some communities in Abuja have relocated to another place because of fear of these Boko Harams. Many schools has been taken down. The students and teachers has been sacked. The school compound has been taken over by Boko Haram insurgency They use them for their attack, their training ground. Militaries are there. They do. Nigerian military, police, paramilitary, all of them are there. They are not doing anything about it. What about those people in the north? How are they going to school? How do they go to school? How are they taking their own exams? And for those Biafrans that are worried that your school you will not take NACO, let me ask you a question. If tomorrow Nigeria starts war against the Biafra army, will you go to school? Those people in Palestine today, are they going to take their WAEC? Those people in Ambazonia, are they taking WAEC? Those people in Congo, are they taking WAEC? Common sense will not allow you to reason, because you see some people that will come to sit down in a furnished studio with a decorated my turn, a Miloka picture, and they paint green, white, green, and they tell you how your school is important. The same school you will go and they get striked out. The same school you will go that you're supposed to spend 4 years, you will end up spending 12 years. The same school you will come out and then finally, as a girl, you will start being a prostitute. As a boy, you jump into Yahoo. That is the school that is important to them now. Why is the schooling important to them? Because you will miss exam, because it has to do with Biafra, because it's about Biafra. Therefore, it's important. But if Boko Haram will wipe you out, the people of Izombe community, where will they go their own school? The people of Okwama, where will they go their own school? The people of what do you call them? Ehamufu that are now displaced, are they going to school? Those people in Benin City that are in the IDP camps, are they going to school? Common sense. It will be better you miss one WAEC exam and they get it the next time than losing your life, than losing the whole educational system for all your life. You better think. These people do not mean well for you. They signed agreement with the Funanis in Yoruba land. Are they keeping the agreement? Every now and then, the same Funanis are there to do their daily business, the normal good business of the day. They carry it out on daily basis. I've not even gone into the media today. I've not listened to any news today. I've not read the newspaper journal today. I've not even been on Twitter. When I go there, I go furnish you, garnish you with the news. Today, who know how many people are falling victim? Those people that have been massacred in the schools, those people that have been kidnapped in the school. 160 students has been taken away. Nobody is talking about them. And you are telling me, will it not be better for you to sit in your house and be safe than to come out and get murdered by those in terrorist uniform? It's left for you. The woman, go on. We know they hear you.
Sorry for that. We must continue because they have understand it very, very clear that the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic all over the world is in charge. He said that the IPOB, those IPOB in Nigeria, put only 1 day sit at home. But our Prime Minister put 3 days sit at home. Then we are asking them, whom do you think Biafra is loyal to? What is happening today is that Biafran and the Nigeria all over the world have seen that the Biafran people is loyal to our government in exile. Biafran people is loyal to our prime minister. That is exactly what is happening. Jide cannot tell them that IPOB has confirmed those IPOB in Nigeria. They have confirmed that they are not fighting for Biafra. What they are doing is to come out on social media and they shout After shouting, they will go back and they collect the money the Nigerian government has given to them.
Wow.
That is the thing. After shouting, they are watching on all of them. What are you doing? Have you shouted today? Then they will come out and they shout. And for this,
Okay.
So I want to ask you,
this is them.
I glanced through your video right now.
Is it the first time you're watching me?
This is my first time I'm watching you. I just
All right.
I'm watching your videos right
All
now.
right.
So I want to ask you a question. I heard you talking about the self-referendum going on.
Yes.
You said this guy said it's 8%.
Yes.
So I want to ask you a clear question. I obviously belong to the US. The straightforward question: what is the US doing to restore Biafra?
US is at the moment is not restoring Biafra. We are trying to create awareness to waking people like you up and others in Biafra land to know that we need to be free because we can't be.
You hear it?
We have.
So, why do you think that Nigeria will not, that Jide will not tell them that the threat is mighty? DOS confirmed that they are not fighting for Biafra. They are carrying flag. They started carrying flag since the time of Masob. Since Mazen Nandekano created, more than 70 million people is following him. Mazen Nandekano surveyed all these people. He said, man, that there are people like 7,000 teeth here, crying, shouting everywhere, monetizing their pages. But inside all these people, he has not really found out even 15 people in all these noisemakers. They are the people that gave Nigerian Fulani government the impetus to call indigenous people of Biafra miscreants. The miscreant you have just heard in this place. They are the people. They say they are noisemakers because they carry flag, they go up and down, they wave it, they sing holy, holy, holy. Maybe more, but without no action. Now, our prime minister have taken this journey all by his own, and he remove every other person. When Mazen Nandekano says, if you know that God called you for this journey, this is the time for you to stand up. Then, before you stand up, you have to know that there is a mountain in front of us. First of all, you must build out your mental capacity to confront all the mountains in front of you. That these people budgeted more than $30 billion to Islamize you, to take over Nigeria. But one thing is this: they will tremble, they will fail. They will tremble, they will fail. And he said, those people who want freedom, do you know what you're supposed to do now? Go and follow and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing new dimension on how you have to enter to that promised land. Then he told you people, he is going to lead in front, which where he is today is in front. That from there, he will be able to visualize those that is understanding what is happening. Inside this moment, they will separate the chaffs from the wheat itself. And you have seen it, that DOS and the speaker of DOS confirmed in this place that
I glanced through your video right now.
Is it the first time you're watching me?
This is my first time I'm watching you.
We analyze it puro.
I'm watching your videos right now.
All right.
So I want to ask you a question. I heard you talking about the self-referendum going on.
Yes.
You said this guy said it's 8%.
Yes.
So I want to ask you a clear question. I obviously belong to the US. The straightforward question: what is the US doing to restore Biafra?
US is at the moment is not restoring Biafra. We are trying to create awareness to waking people like you up and others in Biafra land to know that we need to.
Then, Emma, sometimes you allow people to speak on their own, not to say that you lie against them, just like the way they are trying to force us up all to go and they lie against an anointed man. You allow them to speak on their own. There is a curriculum I did concerning all the journey, starting from the dream of the dream of Uchechi Kano down to the everything. And the Kenguru Ago confirmed that the worst mistake ever is for Ejiofor to sue our prime minister. And when we started here with the Full 247 with us, no everything, we said, why is it that Ejiofor knows? Simon Ekpa came here, he told them that he has contacts that will bring Biafra. He said, if truly, like what this guy said here, with humble truth, he has contacts that will bring Biafra. He has international contacts. If truly that you people is looking for Biafra, come to him. Allow him to talk. Allow him to do what Mazen Nandekano told him in front of the public. When he asked Mazen Nandekano, is there anybody specific to bring Biafra? Mazen Nandekano said no. There is nobody specific to bring Biafra. What he wanted, anybody that has the key, the ideology of bringing Biafra, that he himself is ready to keep up with that person. Then he asked Mazen Nandekano, in this agreement now, if Nigerian government didn't give you referendum, what are you going to do? Are you going to do anything? He said, if you decide, he will be number one. And before this time, in as much as you have made it public that you are looking for 100 men, he said, count 50 from my own side. Look for extra 50. Is it not true? Then he told Ejiofor he has the contacts that will bring Biafra. Biafrans, in comment section, what are you people seeing today? Mazen Nandekano says, time will come when Biafran agitation will take over the space. What are you seeing today? Exactly prophecy come true. That is exactly what you are seeing today. And the Jide in this place, he cried, he said, the threat is not small. This threat is mighty because our prime minister, the bridge, Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Sniper, Biafran Defense Force, Biafran Air Force, Biafran Marine have taken over. Musa also cried and said, Nigerian government, why are you allowing this man, Obato Obie Simon Ekpa, to take away your airwave and your airspace? Do you hear the cry of Jide in that place? He said, this is not a small threat. The IPOB in Nigeria put only one day, which is today. You can see their own platform. They are running with the flag. But the people who is fighting diplomatically, logically, from every dimension is giving them hell from all angles. Maazi, here we have to continue to this analysis of the day. We go. You have something to say before we go?
What do you want me to say? You said something about Uchechi before. I've been hammering it. Even I made a little clip of about 4 minutes or 3. In that dream, Mazi Uchechi made it clear. I'm looking for the video to get the exact dream. She told you that in her dream, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu father locked the whole house. The compound was locked and she was locked out. She was outside the gate everywhere and she forced herself and jumped the gate, jumped the fence, went into the compound, and the same man of the house,
Sorry, let me play it. I joined the video. So I still have the small part
no,
of
you
it.
know talk and finish there. You know talk and finish. You know talk and he only okay. Make I see.
Let me give you the video.
Will not tell the beginning of the dream, but I went into the house. I was told the house was blocked from entrance. And I said, well, damn the consequences. And I jumped over. I went into the house. I locked the door. My father-in-law was coming down the stairs, but I didn't know he was coming down.
No. Listen, let me tell you something. I want to correct you. Yeah. Because whenever we want to talk about Uchechi, we cannot put Maz inside.
And Abia. So Maz, continue, please.
Okay. In her dream, she said she refused to, she made it clear that she forced herself into the compound where she has been rejected. You know, our people say now more. That woman have to, you know, when they talk, they don't know the gravity of what they say. They don't know the weight of the exposition they are doing to themselves, against themselves. In her dream, so she go her husband the place, they lock everywhere. She can't jump the fence, enter. Her father-in-law can't see her, come escort am back, go outside the gate, lock the gate. Wetin that one mean? They don't reject you for your evil doing. Even in the spirit, you are no longer part of the family. And you are forcing yourself into the family. She jumped, who they jump first? I want to ask you a question. In that her dream, did you hear her say, I knocked, nobody opened? Did you hear her? She did not knock. Bible said the thief do not come from the door, but from the window. She jumped because she want to go inside the house to commit evil. But the man of the house escorted her out of the house. What do you think she went to Nigeria to do? When Ifeanyi Uba paid her ticket, sponsored her, facilitated her coming, staying in Nikonuga in Sheraton Hotel to come to Abuja and model our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But she did not succeed because she could not see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu rejected her coming to see her. Mazen, the Ifeanyi Uba people, this man is sitting here telling you that they went and get letter. Have you seen Ifeanyi Uba go to court to meet Nnamdi Kanu ever since you see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu coming to court? Have you seen Ifeanyi Uba there? All cooked lies. They cook and give you. They will come sit here on a furnished office and they dish it out to the people that Dr. Damage have damaged their brain. The woman have told you everything. That dream alone will tell you that she truly went to Nigeria. You know, when I tell you that she went to Nigeria but did not see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, people refuse to listen to me. But she have made it clear. Had it been she succeeded in seeing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, by now Mazen Nnamdi Kanu would have been a dead man, because that was her reason. But because in the spiritual realm, the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu papa don't see wetin go happen, come fight for his son. Block her from murdering, squandering, killing, drinking Nnamdi Kanu's blood. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was able to say to him, no, I don't want to see you. Ifeanyi Uba don't want to see you. Even the short man, the short criminal, I don't want to see you. David Herbert, I can see you, my comrade. Ndewo Mazi. If you get time, you join us here.
Greet you.
Ndewo.
Yeah?
Ndewo.
Yes. So, for you two people to know, Tupo Kikabiyama says, through Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, those that is being called to serve.
They say you should send him link.
The link is now in our in the Telegram, in the group. Chuk Survivor is in the group. Okay, let me send it to his own WhatsApp. Then, okay, he said he sent the request. Okay, yes. Hey, Mazi, welcome.
Ndewo, Mazi.
The Chuk Survivor himself.
Ndewo.
You're welcome. So, Biafrans, please help us to welcome our big brother, Chuk Survival, with all his inspiration. Chuk Survival, please greet Biafrans as Biafran welcome you, please. Thank you.
My fellow Biafrans, it is our Heroes' Day, the day we have been waiting for, and very, very important day, a day that somebody did not have to tell you to come and witness. This is not being a part of a group or being a part. As long as you are from the old Southeastern region, today is special. It doesn't matter, except you are not human, you don't have blood flowing in your vein. Today being 30th is a day that we are not supposed to forget. This is a day that your action will speak to the world, to tell them what is actually going on, why we are doing what we are doing. When you see able men like this speaking, even when people are in their offices working, even when people are busy with that, you think that we don't have things to do? There is something that is in our hearts. It is because of today that we have made the restoration of Biafra our business. When you hear about the Biafra Republic Government in exile, under the commander of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, when you hear him speak with authority, it is because of what transpired today. And today, just as we agreed, the second day of the sit at home, everyone is doing what they're supposed to do. I appreciate every Biafran in Biafran land that are standing tall against all odds, against all attack, doing what they're supposed to do. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every one of you. Thank you, my beloved brothers, for keeping the fire on. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Biafrans. We continue, and there's no going back. Thank you, brother.
My brother, too, for Chuk Survival. Thank you. Biafrans are celebrating you here. Biafrans are celebrating you mightily, telling you welcome, welcome, because they love you so much. Man, please continue.
To come and write their own exam on a different day. University, UNIZIC, they've chosen to postpone their convocation for fear of attack. But what do you do about the students? Do you now go to WAEC to say, WAEC, please, sir, IPOB and Samuel Ekpa's I said people should not come out. Can you postpone this exam for these children? Are they going to write a fresh exam for them? So it's a big problem. I know that Major General Dada, GOC of 82 Division, he has done his best to stabilize that region. The burning of INEC offices, release of prisoners, killing of policemen at will at checkpoints, that has literally stopped. It's occasionally that they still kill policemen, but there is still a lot of work to be done, especially in the hinterland. I was in Enugu about 3 days ago. I know that the threat is still very much there. Yes, people came out on Monday. That day I saw people. But some also told me that, look, outside of Enugu, they are not prepared to take the risk.
All right, Mio.
My own position is that Nigeria seems to allow non-state actors to determine what will happen in a section of the country, which to me is unacceptable. This character that I call himself, Simon Ekpa, that have been saying so because it's in Finland.
Nigeria continue to allow non-state actors to determine, to decide, to sign what happens in the country. The man don't talk to you for once. I clap for him. Do you know why I'm clapping for him? Because Nigeria roll carpet, red carpet for terrorists from the north. They establish their council, secretariats, offices, Sharia law, Sharia police, and they are running. They are controlling north. Today, as you are, the Sharia police arrest people in the north. Sharia law execute people in the north in the name that they have blasphemed, and the Nigerian state cannot do anything about it. Today, the northern Sharia movement, Boko Haram, banditry, whatever you name them, have power to decide to marry out children of underage to whoever they want to marry in the name that they are orphans. So if any girl become an orphan, she will be given to marriage against her own will. Is that? That is in the Muslim law, in the Sharia law. So he's saying the truth. But what I have against them is that they don't know who is these non-state actors, because we are not non-state actors. We are government of Biafra. We are in under Biafran government, and the people dishing out these laws of sit at home, observe this, go and vote are the Biafran government. So this he should not be referring to Biafra or Prime Minister as that boy in Finland. Call him, address him by who he is. He is the Prime Minister, and the people he is talking to, and he is not talking to Nigerians. The sit at home is not for Nigerians. I don't know why these people they drink paracetamol for another person headache. I don't know why they drink Fensic for another person fever. I don't know. Because the truth is that the people that are not actors have taken over northern states, and they are coming down to take over our states. They are coming over. They are coming down towards the south to take over our land, and that is why we must resist them. That is why we are saying no. Our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and his cabinet or kitchen cabinet, everybody involved are not non-state actors. Biafra restoration is in their hands. They will.
Okay, Mazi, Chuk Survival, please. I don't know if I have to go back to the video so that you will see the how the cry starts, you know. So you can be able to let these people know that even if they have a trailer of this thing, they have to cry more.
After issuing fresh threats, a resident of Enugu State on TVC News, residents of Southeast Nigeria appear to be recovering from the trauma and pandemonium that engulfed the zone over sit at home by indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. But it seems the miscreants are yet to give up after issuing fresh threats for residents of Enugu State to sit at home in solidarity for the celebration of the 57th anniversary of Biafra. But the state government has directed workers to ignore the threat and go about their businesses. But who bails the cat? Jide, who bails the cat?
Well, the threats posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat. Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat. The threats posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat.
So, my comrade, Chuk Survivor. So I want to ask you a question. You know that the sea has a new challenge, and a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. Looking at this man and how he is telling you, thinking deep, telling the whole world that the threat from our prime minister, the government in exile, Biafran resistance fighters, Biafran army, Biafran force, Biafran air force, that this threat is not that small. So What do you want to, how do you want to let Biafrans know the hand that is controlling them today? Mazen Simon Ekpa says, he is not fighting like Ojukwu. He is not fighting like Mazen Nandekano. He is Simon Ekpa. So, my comrade, Truth Survival, please let Biafrans know this word he just said now, the threat.
Simon Ekpa is looking the threats posed by Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat.
Okay, I want you to hear it by himself and
Mazi, I think the best thing is to allow Chooks to listen. Whenever it is okay for him to come in, he will ask you to pause it. You pause it for him to say.
Okay, but he know already, so I don't know. Truth Survival, please.
Okay, I think I will come in. I think I have also listened to the video. Also, I've been able to play it and I listened to a length. And on this very, you see, there's one thing with this very Biafra restoration of today, the stage we are today. Sometimes when I come to make program, I tell people that we are no longer in the business of begging people to join Biafra. And we have crossed the stage where you will say you don't know who is the right person and who is the wrong person. We have also crossed the stage where you will say you are sitting, you are not hot and you're not cold, you are sitting in between. You can't sit in the fence at this point in time. This man that you see sitting here have done the job we are supposed to do. He's there doing it for us. The job we are supposed to do in the media. That is why in the restoration of Biafra today, it doesn't matter the way you talk about Biafra. It is for our own advantage. When you think you are pulling us down, you are sending the message of Biafra. And when you see that man open his mouth, he is preaching our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. What he's doing there is to tell the world who is in charge in Biafran territory today. You know, when we come on our platform, we say that Biafran territory today, the southeast, Lower Benue and Lower Kogi, is under the command of Biafra Republic of Exile, headed by the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. When we say it, people will begin to doubt. They will begin to think, they'll say, no. But this man is here confessing it. He didn't only say that our promises, he said he's a bigger threat. You know, so many people are trying to fix themselves at the corner to be relevant. Even when these people have been ended by our Prime Minister. And even in this program, you find out that every time they still find much more, they find it better to be comfortable to talk about the IPOB that they formed. The pressure group of Nigeria, they always try to attach themselves to it. But you can see this man making it clear that the people that stand out today, the person that stands out today to make sure that Biafra comes, and the person that is in charge in Biafra territory is nobody but Master Simon Ekpa. And if he calls him a threat to who? Of course, not a threat to the owners of the land. Not a threat to Biafran people. A threat to the Nigerian government. And that is what it's supposed to be. Are you expecting him to be a friend to Nigerian government? Are you expecting him to be a friend to Nigerian government? Just like my brother Ugo said here. These people always forget that we are not loyal to the contraption called Nigeria. And whenever they are bringing issue of Nigeria, make sure you remove Biafra from that territory. Our map is clear. Our territory is clear. We are not taking anybody's land. We are not encroaching into anybody's territory. It is our own territory that we are protecting. And just like my brother Ugo said here, they should always be reminded that we are not part of them. The Biafran people have their own government. The Biafra Republic government in exile. Recognize with liaison offices across the world, registered in every country where they are domiciled. This man is preaching our message, and the world is listening. They are paying attention. That the people that are in charge today in Biafran territory is the Biafra Republic of Nigeria under our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and whatever he says goes. Nigerian government have been delegitimized fully in that territory, and we continue to show it to them. When we say it on our various platforms, people take it with a pinch of salt. They don't agree with it, but today, in their own conventional media, they are confessing it, and they will continue to confess it. Even when they say it in order to disadvantage us, at the end of the day, it becomes to our own advantage. People who are watching them are very intelligent, and they know. Just like the result that is coming in from the self-referendum. You know, when we come and we say more than 90% of Biafrans are willing to go home, they say it's a propaganda. But today, the numbers are flowing in. It is no longer something we have to come online and shout. Evidence-based. Our problem and questions have been answered 100%. Thank you, my beloved brother. I will come in again when it is necessary.
Yes. And they won't. You know, when you are doing something and that thing you are doing is bearing fruit, the energy will be like ndị Igbo says when you are doing something that is very, very strong, but energy is coming because you are seeing that there is a positiveness, there are people who support you, then all those difficult things, that is what they used to say, God will take the load by himself, that you yourself wouldn't even know that you are doing something great, because this is a movement God himself planned for himself alone. And when our leader was departing, he said, go and follow someone whom Chukwokika Abiyama have delivered for him to come and save you. And from there, all these people,
I obviously belong to the US.
Listen to it. How it was separated.
US is, at the moment, is not restoring Biafra. We are trying to create awareness to waken people like you up and others in Biafra land to know that we need to be free, because we can't do it alone. We have a population that are misled to believe that Nigerian government is there for them to cater for their needs. So you cannot get here the frame where you've never carried your people along, where you've never waking your people up to know they need to be free. So what we are doing now is we are creating awareness. We are not rushing. We know what is holding Biafra. I am wrong about blessing.
So we are etopụta nketa akpa ị na-egosi ya n'iru ọ rapụ dị ka atụrụ ya mbọ. That is our parable, and that is exactly what we are doing. We are not putting words inside people's mouth, because Biafrans has come to know who is really restoring Biafra. Some of them says they have seen that Simon Ekpa is real, and this guy want to deliver, and they have seen that he want to deliver. He can go in South America, in South Africa. He said, instead, Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra. It's better for him to die. Today, what is happening to him? Then he came up and said that yes, he is now building his own political career. That is why he is now pointing finger to Nigerian government. This is the person who is fighting against a Nigerian terrorists recruited Boko Haram in uniform. That this is the Simon Ekpa who is doing this thing. And the Simon Ekpa told you that the Biafran Liberation Army is here to fight against Fulani recruited Boko Haram in military uniform. And he told you that in Biafran land, all those things that is happening in Benue, all those things that is happening in Kogi, all those things that is happening in the north, cannot happen in Biafran land because Biafra has a government that protects them. And as a prime minister, he has every obligation to serve Biafrans. Today, in Nigerian newspaper, they said that Simon Ekpa has taken over. Up to Akpabio, the Senate President of Nigeria confirmed that Simon Ekpa now is the governor, which Simon Ekpa came up openly and told him, next time, try to address me amicably and logically, that he is the Biafran prime minister. He told them, look, it is either you respect and they come to Biafra, come and negotiate a dialogue with the Biafran government, which Finland government have to be the intermediary between Biafran government and the Nigerian terrorist government organization. Today, everything is playing. Now, we want to push it a little. 247, please. Do you have something to add here now before we go up?
Go on, Mazi.
So we roll the video so it will go to where we are before.
Than what IPOB represents. And when I was reading about IPOB, I'm like, these people should realize that Simon Ekpa is asking the people to celebrate Biafra heroes from 29 to the 31st. IPOB only asks for one day. That's May 30, which is the day that over the years they are celebrated. That's May 30, which Biafra heroes from 29 to the 31st. IPOB only asks for one day.
So, is there anybody that want to identify the reason the IPOB Nigerians declared only but one day?
Well, sorry, let me just jump in there quickly. What is this? I see you. I beg you, make Maxwell come inside here. Post the link, Paulo, share link. So who want come in, make them come in, I beg. I see Maxwell there. See, why they conch they fight for 1 day now, this 30th, that is today, is because they know that they have lost the battle already. I want you to remember now, they are now telling you that from what Jide has been saying, and even all the journalists and the whole Nigerians are now painting the picture for you to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the good guy. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the bad and demon. You get the picture? So they are now trying to make it look like 1 day sit at home is good. Why would you go and add others? 1 day sit at home is okay. Why would you add more extra? But these are the same people before that told you that even 1 day sit at home is against the law of Nigeria. They are the same people that told you that sit at home, if you sit at home, you have committed a crime. They are the people that never wanted to accept 30th May sit at home before. But today, they are now telling you that 1 day is okay. 1 day is enough. Look at Abiola, one man, just one man that died. The whole Nigeria will honor him. But over 10 million Biafrans that were murdered in cold blood, nobody is remembering them. Not to talk of even Biafran. I see Iranian in newspaper saying Ahaneze has not been notified about the Heroes Day officially. I will notify Iranian. I was not there. I have not been born during the war. Iranian went to the war. I believe there were people that sat with Iranian, ate with Iranian that has been murdered. I believe there are families that Iranian witnessed their death. I believe there are families that are no more today. That family have been wiped out. That Iranian would knew. I don't know them. I didn't meet them. Iranian who met them. Iranian who knew them. Yet, you wouldn't want me to come and table to him that we will be remembering our brothers that died in the war. We will be remembering those little children that were murdered with hunger, genocide. That is what the Iranian want me to come and tell him before he will. The truth is that we don't even need the Iranian to recognize or not to recognize. I see Oti telling you Abia State cannot fight against sit at home. That is a good one. But that Funani stooge in the Enugu that is telling you that sit at home is a crime. Today, I see the street of Enugu empty. That's just to tell you that Biafrans have decided what they want. You cannot tell Biafrans to vote. You cannot tell them not to vote. Biafrans are now taking instructions and orders from the authority of Biafran land, and that is the Biafran government. Period. No.
Chuks Ede.
Thank you, my brother. You have just said it all. You have said it all, man.
Okay.
Brother, good morning.
247, you know him?
No, if anybody want to come inside, you don't have to know him as long as.
Okay, Chuks Ede, please introduce yourself to the public.
Sorry, Mazi, before the person talk, make sure you give them microphone. If they are talking, you mute them. Our comrade here, Chuks, wanted to say something before he jumped in.
So my beloved brother, 247 have just said, he had just hit the nail at the head. He had just explained it the way even a layman will understand. We have known these people with their strategy of divide and rule. The divide and rule system that I've been using of each. That is why I say to get the attitude and plans of Nigerian people is not difficult. They have only one strategy: to divide us and scatter. The same people that are confessing in their own mouth that the only threat that the zoo has is the Biafra Republic of Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the commander-in-chief. Today they are still coming. They left the report he is giving and they are deciding to take the report that favors them. How can somebody be reporting something from somebody that doesn't exist? That is number one. When they make a report, they say a Mapawale said, who is he? What is his address? What is his qualification? And who is he speaking for? But you have a man who the whole world knows about, who whenever you mention Biafra today, on this planet Earth as we are, if you mention Biafra, you must put the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. He is the one today that is holding the flag after they have taken Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it is even because of him today that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be swept under the carpet. How can any human being begin to compare the instruction he gave to his own people, the instruction that the government gave, and the one that a faceless person gave? It is the Biafran government that will decide how many days we are going to observe the Heroes' Day. It is the Biafran government that will decide, not an individual anywhere. And this same individual has at one point in time, just like my brother said that they were doing everything to destroy everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. More especially, this Heroes' Day was one of their targets to destroy. They have made the move to change it. And our Prime Minister stood his ground and said, we must continue to do it. When this Heroes' Day was added 2 days, the reason why the 2 days were added was given. It's not just that the Prime Minister just came out and said, okay, 3 days sit at home. He didn't just say that. There was a reason why 2 more days were added. It is because we have more responsibility than ever. And the best way for us to remember our heroes today is to make sure we implement that thing they died for. If you genuinely want to remember your hero, that thing they committed their life for, that thing they died for, you must bring it to pass. There is no other remembrance you can give to them than that. And knowing fully well that that is the best way to celebrate our heroes, our Prime Minister said that we are going to engage in a massive participation in the self-referendum vote. And in order to allow the workers, those who are working, the working class, those who are busy in their businesses, we have to give them that opportunity to participate fully and vote, and also protect them when they're going to vote. And he said we have to add these 3 days. Why we are remembering our heroes, the best time to engage massively on that vote is on this Heroes Day. That was why 2 days were added. So it's not like as if you just woke up. The Heroes Day remains 30th today that we are in. But we have some other responsibilities to actually present the Heroes Day the way it's supposed to be. The Heroes Day is not just eating and drinking. It is not just going and sit down in your home. You must carry out some responsibility. That thing that people died for. That thing that our 3 million children died for. That very thing that Ikonso you are remembering today died for. The same thing that took the life of the parents of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That thing that made 28 able strong men die in the compound of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That thing that many people have been poisoned for. That thing that made innocent people who are not active in, they're not even active in the struggle, but they lost their lives simply because they are Biafrans. The only way you can appease their spirit is to make sure that that thing they died for comes to existence. And how do we do it? Give your mandate to Biafra Republic of Exile under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon. Give your mandate to them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it clear. He said, before the declaration of Biafra will be made, that we are going to get the mandate from Biafra. And he said, I will not tell you how the mandate will come, but when the time comes, we are going to get that mandate. The time has come. If you don't know how you are getting that mandate, for you to give that mandate for our Prime Minister to make the declaration on the 2nd of December, every one of us, on today, be Heroes Day, while you are remembering those who shared their blood for you, go and cast your vote. 3 days is not even enough. But we say 3 days, go and cast your vote. Just like my brother said again, these people that can continue to make their analogies, we are not with them. We are not loyal to them. The government of Biafra is in charge in Biafran territory. Whatever the government says stands. Whatever the IPOB Nigeria and their pressure group is saying, we are not part of it. They can begin to say whatever they want to. Even in this, we are the only people who are remembering the heroes by making sure that what they died for wasn't in vain. Fellow Biafrans, the Heroes Day remains. As we are remembering them, the best thing to do is to make sure we keep and retain that thing they died for and make sure it comes to pass. Thank you so much, my brother.
Yes, thank you so much. As we are welcoming our brother, Awin, thank you, my big brother, for joining. So please, can you please introduce yourself to Biafrans? Then you have seen our topic. So carry on.
Thank you so much, 5-5 Vision. Thank you so much, Mazu Chooks. I was so busy, even as I'm talking to you.
That is 555, please.
Yeah, okay, 5 Vision. Okay, okay,
yes,
bro. Thank you so much.
No, remove 500.
I've never seen
is 500, please.
Okay.
Yes.
I've never seen. I just saw the live. Then this is my first time coming in, and I just subscribed this morning. Mazi Chicks, my brother, I was unable to join you today because I was very, very busy. And as I'm talking to you, I'm still busy. Mazugo, I salute you, the Biafran voice. I call him my prophet, Onyisun Kwacha. If you look at how his head is, it's always shining. Good morning to you, Mazugo. And my brother that just joined us now, I salute all of you. And on behalf of my family here in Ghana, I say I bring love to all of you and the people of to play my allegiance to my mother's ancestral land. 555 Vision I am the Diokpara of Biafra. Abumo Kene. I speak Igbo very well. I speak Igbo very well. And
yes, we see
I
your
speak
job.
Hausa.
We see your handwork. We see your handwork for Biafrans.
So I speak Hausa too very well, and little Spanish because I had a brief stay in Havana and Cuba. So I have been out there because I had the opportunity to work in the Nigerian Army from 1992 to 2004. And I know when I speak a little, not that in the Igbo, where my mother come from, say that now is Wokoya Otonya Machia. So not that I know everything about the modus operandi, but in line with what I have, I think I understand quite a lot of what these people are doing to us, which contributed to my leaving them 2004. Because what they wanted to use me to do to the Southern Kaduna people is exactly what they are using some of our people now from Biafra land to do against their brothers and sisters in Biafra land. And I refused it, and I said no. Not that I have, same value system with the people of Southern Kaduna. No, the Tayap people, the Gwari people, and the rest of them around the area, the Katak people, and so on. Not that I have same value system with them, because I value their freedom and the right to fight for what belongs to them that the Nigerian government has taken away from them and give to settlers, just like the way they want to do in Biafra land, which we are resisting today, which is the reason why you and I are here today to deliberate and find solution and a final solution to the freedom of our people in Biafra land. We will not allow that to continue. Look, I use this opportunity to salute Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is. And I believe that the angel of God that brought him out, to face this evil contraption and their collaborators will save him and continue to put him in a very good state. Prime Minister, I say, one Najisike, in the mother tongue, in my mother's tongue, Asenge Ndengwa, Asenge Najisike, all his kitchen cabinet members, I say, may God continue to give you strength to do more. And all Biafrans all over the world, may God enlarge your pocket, your source of income, so that you would deep down inside your heart, my mother's ancestral land, that the aliens that we have nothing in common with will not come and trample and desecrate that beautiful land, Biafra. You see, do not listen to these people. Biafrans has a government, a stable government, Biafran Republic government in exile. Not all the people, even those that are Biafrans, will support whatever that we are doing. But those that really know the value of freedom, right to life, and everything that makes it genuine for you to live a very, unrestricted lifestyle, will understand the reason why we're doing what we're doing. I saw Enugu Peter, is it Peter Mba, giving orders, giving instructions. And when, I think yesterday, when I look at Enugu said, no, we have someone we are listening to. And another thing, it's supposed to be one day. Do you know, in my own opinion, the reason for the additional 2 days is to show them that they, Biafra, through the Prime Minister, the Biafran people has delegitimized the Zoological Republic government. When we speak, when the government in exile speak, the people listen, not them. When the government in exile speaks, the people listen.
Absolutely.
So there is nothing anybody. I am smiling, and I saw in Delta, Ahaba State, Same thing. Look at the young Biafrans. These were the place where the Nigerian zoo government massacred thousands because they simply raised their hands up and embraced the one Nigeria because they felt that they have been conquered. They leveled their barrels on them, released munitions on them that killed a lot of them. The same thing they did to the youths at Lekki Toll Gate. And you want me to continue to legitimize such evil system? I will not. I am a Biafran. My mother is a Biafran, and I support the cause of Biafra. If you say what I'm doing is not good, go and bring your own. Let's see how it is going to happen. My people, your signature is your vote. Your signature is your vote. Vote for the restoration of that which has been there before I was born, which is Biafra. Remember what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, if we refuse to do what we're supposed to do, what happened to the indigenous people in the northern Nigeria will happen to us. For those of you that lived in the north before, because I lived there for about 18, 19 years, will tell you that the only thing that is relevant in the north today is Hausa language. Formerly, they were called Hausa Fulani, Hausa Fulani. But today, go and check if they are calling themselves Hausa Fulani. One governor extend their wickedness to Biafra land and other indigenous parts of that country. They are now calling themselves, I am Fulani first before Nigeria. Use Takia to overrun the people of the north, the indigenous people. As I'm telling you, as I'm talking to you today, way back before, I think 2000 or 2001 or thereabout, if you go to Kaduna State, there is one popular market in Kaduna State they call Kaduna Central Market. Kaduna Central Market. Today, they have changed it to Aliu Gumi Central Market. When they capture you, all the edifices, everything that connects or bears the traditional name of the land or their culture will be removed. That is why we must and stand with the people that knows how to do it, whether human being can make mistakes, whether they are doing it right, as freedom and truth in it. My brothers and sisters, I urge you to join so that we can smile at the end of the day by having Biafra. And the only thing we are going to do to appease the spirit of our ancestors, the spirit of our forefathers, the spirit of our uncles, cousins, nieces, wherever they are, that died to help and fight for the restoration of Biafra. They started, but unfortunately, they couldn't get it. That is the only thing that you will do. And as you are doing it, you will see the hand of God, the ingenuity, the wisdom, not in the mind and soul of Biafrans that makes you different from any other human being on this earth will multiply. I thank you so much for having me, and I rest here. Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my big brother. You have just heated the message where it is penning them very well. So here we are welcoming more people.
Mazen 555. Hold on. I beg 1 minute. What is sister? I posted the link.
Even I just saw it now. I've saw it now.
Okay, you are here now. Okay,
she's here. She's here. So that's why I want to welcome them, so that the people that is here, they should be welcomed. So my big brother Nas Uzouku, thank you, and let Biafrans know how happy you are today. And you know, our message today is that this understanding the fact that the Biafra is the only way out. Again, Nigerian government is just taking that instruction Mazen Nandekano and our prime minister gave to them by carrying our news and crying on the public, then confirming that international communities is now aware because this is a government talk to government. So can you welcome can you introduce yourself to the people from there? Our big sister, Warrior Queen, we then enter. Thank you.
Good afternoon, good morning, good
I'm not
evening
hearing you.
from wherever you are residing. My name is Nasuzuku. Am I coming out?
Yes.
Am I coming out? Okay.
Yes, you are coming out well.
I greet the Biafrans. Mazugo, I greet you. Mazu Chill Survivor, I greet you. Yeah, Mazu 555, I greet you. I greet our brother Nayose, I greet you. Our sister, I greet you. So I want to use this opportunity to tell Biafrans that are residing in the homeland they should come out massively and vote, because this vote is the only thing that can be able to count for us, and we have crossed the Rubicon and nobody is going to stop us. We are moving to achieve our goal, and our goal is Biafra, and no one can be able to stop us because our leader have already said it, and the time is now. So all hands must be on the deck so that we achieve our goal. All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. We move.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So, our big sister, Warrior Queen, Warrior sister.
Yes. So good morning from here. It's not yet afternoon from where I am. Good afternoon. I throw a salute from here. Mokona Kasha with two hands. My darling brother Maz, I salute you. I throw a salute. Thank you for your good work. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you so much. We always hear your voice everywhere, but you don't come to space. We want you in the space. You never come to space. Please come and join us on space.
They sacked me.
Okay?
I told you before. Why sister they cancelled. They blocked me from space, probably because of the way I was talking over there, going all the way of Biafra and many other things like that. So they took me out. They took me out. So I will get another one and come and join you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Mazi 247. I throw a salute.
I hear you.
Good morning,
You
sir.
call Max. You call Max
Good
your
morning,
darling
sir.
brother. Me, I be Max, Abi. No problem. No problem. I don't watch you since all this while. I dey monitor you.
Mas, they jealous you. No worry. Mas, you go my number one darling brother. Number one. Nobody can take your place. Hey, 555. I salute you, sir. I salute you.
My big sister. My big sister.
I twirl for you. Now
yes,
my brother, Mazi. Hey, my brother, not vessel. The name don't come out for the brand. Then the name they're too plenty. Mazi, what did my brother
True
name?
survival.
True survivor. Yes, so. Thank you. Good morning. God bless you. God bless all of you.
Bless you more.
They say,
More, my sister.
Thank you. You are doing a great job. That's why they waka, just like Mas they waka. Now they don't take pull out. Now say they waka early morning. I waka go jam Dr. Wanty. That man we interview our leader with our PM some time ago for Kanu. I mean for Kenya. For Kenya, Dr. Mazanga.
Masanga.
I waka well early morning. Now I don't waka enter there too. I say, now this place I did. Now I give a question. Oh, it's a very good question, but he could not answer my question. Another of my brother come give him. He said, but you did not answer my sister's question. He said, oh, I think I did. I did. You people, you are fire. You are fire. You see, I'm a father. I don't want to take side. There are two fractions. This man, he blew my belly. He blew my belly. But he did not allow me to answer that question when he talks say two fractions. I did my other brother give him. So what do you mean by two fracture? What did the other ones they do where you they see? What has the other one done for you to see that is coming out? He said we only have one fraction and it's Simon Ekpa. Now I ask and say, so if they invite you, as well as you go come for on the November 28, 29, he said if for love to come, but they did not invite him. So if they invite him, he will come. But my brothers, by the time I go to this place to say it, they say that man is a bot over. He's a sabo. I say, that man is a sabo. I say, I didn't know. You see, I didn't know that big man is a sabo. This man that was talking to Nnamdi Kanu, that was talking to Simon Ekpa. So this man is a sabo. They bought him over. I say, oh my God. So who is remaining that they've not bought over? I want to know. Who is remaining? Even Aviation self. It be like say they don't buy them over. Those are the people that interview our leader at that time. That we thought they will fight, they will stand and fight constantly until our leader will be released. Because they have big.
What is sister? Sorry for interjecting. The man you are talking about, Masanga,
Yes.
I have not seen him done anything that shows that he is not supporting what we are doing.
But they say he's supporting. They say he's supporting both sides. He's supporting POS. Now I say I
It's
didn't
not
know, but
all the man is doing is supporting whatever is right. He has never been speaking about what do you call them? The criminals in the DOS Nigeria. He just speaking the truth. He's not supporting any of them.
Okay. But he was so pleased that if they invite him, he will come and speak. He was very, very pleased.
Yeah,
Say, please,
anytime
just
you
invite me.
invite him, he always honor the invitation. Yeah.
Please, so I will use this opportunity to speak to you people that is in the media to talk about it because you people are in the government to invite him because he will give us a weight too that is coming for our because he was very willing, he was happy that if they invite him, he will come. So I'm just using this opportunity to say, please, that you invite him if we think he's doing the good thing. Or, I don't know if that's okay by PM. Please, that should try and look towards that end to invite him on that our declaration because I told him everything and he said it's a good thing that we are having this. He praised us, he praised Simon Ekpa, but he wanted to say there is two fractions. So we not told him no, there is no two fractions. So don't even go there because there is nothing the other people are doing. Because say, oh, okay, I'm a father, so you cannot you only hear from one. If you are not hearing from the other one, which means they are not existing. Those are the people that sold. And he said, before God and mine, he sworn. And he said he never knew our leader was in Kenya. He sworn on the system that morning that he never knew. He said, I have not drank water or wherever. That I never knew Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya. That they spoke or they did something together. One person's time is 11 o'clock and the other person's time was 2 o'clock or so. He was kind of describing it. So Anna said, okay, so we should find a way to reach out to him too, because he's somebody that, they respected in their Africa side. Anyway, that is that. They say follow who no road. They say they no go follow who no road. Now, Tunde pot belly, they describe, say, Simon Ekpa have his own. I don't know why they don't want to understand. Is it that they are pretending or actually they don't know that PM is the leader of the Biafra movement right now? Are they still calling these POS people that they don't see? They know all these are kind of dodgy propaganda they are doing. They are just doing it to cover up their face, their shame. This Tunde they talk to, ask her, where is he from? Ask her whether he go feel going home Ask them whether Fulani never take over his own village. They don't turn that to most. Even when they say be Christian, so can he go home? Has he seen his people? How are they living? Make it go home, go talk. You see someone that is fighting for you, so that you call yourself stupid Christian, hopeless Christian. This pot belly today, what it be name? Daily wanting. What it be stupid name again? You know that these people have taken over, and you know that it's we, the PM, the Agbaragburu, the Opato Bie, the Semonekpa, the how na they call them, Ikpurumiri, the another name what they call them again. Hey, another name what they call them a PM. All of them na no say na they lead. All those names na give us so. That name make the ginger am. He said when they not talk about them, he go do something to go talk about them. That they cause them, they ginger am to do more. He said once they cause them, so na go let me gonna call them any name na labo gonna give them. But he's taking us to the promised land. Why are you people talking about only sit at home for 3 days? And the people are listening. Una the verse. What una the verse for? Now by force. If woman say no go marry again, if man say no go marry again, the family say they go must marry. That marriage need the work. That marriage need the work. Once the two people say lie, and the two families say it must work, it need the work. And I waited they grab it that so. We don't tell them say we need to do again. We say we not do. We don't want to be with you people. The crucifying of people in our land is just too much. It's too much.
So,
When I TS, what if their radio, this TV channel, this place? Is it
so
TS?
our sister, what is sister?
Yes.
So you are here now. So what we have to do now, maybe we're taking it by minutes, so that Biafrans will be entering very, very well.
Okay.
Yes, we'll be going by minutes in what we are analyzing. So here we continue.
That's May 30, which is the day that over the years they have celebrated the Biafran heroes. But Simon Ekpa is saying no, it has to be from the 29th to the 31st. That is a threat on its own that we have to deal with. A more powerful spokesperson for IPOB has spoken, but we know that in recent times, IPOB has not been as violent as they used to be. And Nnamdi Kanu is known to have even said, look, I have banned all forms of sit-at-home, whether it's on days that I'm going to be brought to court or Mondays, no more sit-at-home in the Southeast. He wrote it down in his own hand when Senator Ifeanyi Ubah and Eze Chukwuemeka went to see him in his DSS facility. So IPOB had been lying low for some time. But it is this boy in Finland who has been causing miscreants to kill people, to unleash violence on people in the name of sit-at-home. A sit-at-home that the man who instituted it in the first place has said we are no longer interested. So if they are talking about, if they are telling people come to work, if you don't come to work in Enugu State, you'll be dealt with and all that, they must remember that the people want to work, but at the same time, they fear for their lives. And if you do not try to militarize the environment, I don't see how people won't lock themselves up in their houses, especially on the 30th, that day because that day, both Simon Ekpa's group and the IPOB are in agreement that day people should sit in their homes. But
yes. I wanted to hold it there. Oh yeah, continue,
He
please. So
said
that we're
something.
making point here now.
He said, Onyebuchi, I greet you. Long time. How you did? Divine Precious, I see you. Because your name not divine, you can't call and say not divine jealousy. No, all of una the autonomous, you go favor, no problem. Okay. He says something that IPOB have been lying low, except that boy in Finland, except that thing, that one in Finland. That IPOB, there has never been a time IPOB Nigeria engaged police or army. And he said again that the Nigeria should quickly militarize everywhere. What kind of which level of militarization are we going to see that we are not seeing today? We have not been seeing ever since. In Nigeria, in the southern region, our Biafra land, we have Operation Crocodile Smile. We have all army. I'm just telling you of army. Operation Crocodile Smile, Operation Golden Dawn, Operation Python Dance, Operation Smooth Water. There are many of them. In Biafra land, you see Navy roadblock, you see Army roadblock, you see military police roadblock, you see Air Force roadblock, you see custom roadblock, you see mobile police roadblock, you see ordinary police roadblock, you see immigration roadblock, you see, do I continue naming them? I can't remember. Within 100 meters, you are going to get more than 10 stops, 10 roadblocks, and you are still calling for military. I don't know the kind of the militarization he is calling is just indirectly calling, shoot aside anybody that is not going to observe, or anybody that is going to observe, sit at home, shoot aside. That is what is indirectly calling, because there is no kind of militarization that is not in Biafra land now. Even the kind of militarization in Biafra land now, you can't see it in Ukraine. It's not in Ukraine, even it's not in Palestine. Thank you for the time sake.
Yes.
Let me add to it, sir. Let me add to it. Let me add to it. Mazia, stop. Let me add. He said, except that little boy in Finland. That is what he said, that little boy in Finland. And he said on the 30th, he said his fashion and iPod fashion has agreed for on the 30th only to sit at home. So the people, they are out there, anybody they see, they will put down. We did not agree to anybody. Simon Ekpa did not have any faction of anything. All we have is Biafra and Biafra government and our BLA and our resistance fighters. Now we will not get boys. We don't have hooligans. We don't have snappers. We don't have all those kind of things that are agreeing with them. We did not agree with them. He said they've written down that no more sit at home. He said the person that even orchestrated the sit at home said he doesn't want sit at home again. When Peter Umba went to visit our leader, who is Peter Umba to start with? Is it not the same man who Nnamdi Kanu said he uses his name to go and collect money from the Janja weed, that he said he have never spoken to him, that people should find out and watch him, that they should warn him not to use his name to collect money? Is it not that same Peter Umba? I don't know if it is another one, because maybe I'm confusing. Is it not that same guy that have the boldness to go to prison?
One instance is Ifeanyi, the one that snapped picture with his Uchechi.
So now that one, when our leader say no from anywhere. So now that one now go visit our leader. Our leader can't write on paper. He write on his hand, say no more sit at home. Can you imagine how these people, they are playing with our heads? See the way they are playing with, they talk, I don't know what they think they take us for. I really don't understand that they are the most educated people, that they are the most clever people, that anything they say, we will take it. Can't you see how stupid this pot belly man will go soon? But man, when he goes, very soon he will turn to crick in the bush. He go join crick in the bush, very soon enter wheelchair because of his big tummy. He should go and sort out his tummy and his mouth before he will come and be talking about Biafra's issue. Nobody asked him, go and face it on the bowl that have collected money and they are not speaking for you people. That you people, the key three Obas no speak. Not we. We said no more killing in Biafra land. And we melt it. We met every word that we have spoken. No more killings. Whether our leader right for his hand said no more sit at home, that is for Umba came out with a lie. I don't think Umba see our leader. He's lying that he went to see our leader. Our leader must have said, no, I don't want to see him. I'm very sure. And that's why Uchechi cannot go there, because he must have rejected Uchechi not to come to see him too in that same place. That's why she cannot go there. That she went to Nigeria, she could not near that place. Both of them, best of the same feather. Thank you. Carry on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. My brother, Owen, please continue with that, because there is something he said here too. There is something he said here.
Because that day, both Simon Ekpa's group and the IPOP are in agreement that day people should sit in their homes. But WAEC has...
So, we continue. So, my brother, carry on, please. Away.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be doing it just like a 2-3 minutes, please.
Okay. You see, I don't want to, anytime I see these irresponsible people so rascal in their utterances, expressing their, let me say, an undeniable gross irresponsibility, imbecility, and buffoonery, my heart bleeds. Do you know the reason why this Olatijo, whatever they call him? I've known this man since 1999. Since 1999, he has never been objective in any of his, discussions, especially when it comes to Igbo people. I don't know if the level of hate this guy had in him. And Igbiraman from Kogi State. He's an Igbiraman, I think so, from Kogi State. Kogi is riddled with terrorist cells. Kogi State is riddled with terrorist cells all over the place. I'm telling you, this guy in Kogi State, if you look at the reason why they are doing it, they are capturing Kogi, they want to capture Kogi State. It's because of the strategic position of Kogi State, connecting both the southwest, the eastern old region, and the north. That is where all the multiple, terrorist cells are. That is where this idiot, this fat buffoon, come from. He has never go state if we will see the number of checkpoints, both military and paramilitary. By paramilitary, I mean the customs, like my brother said here, police, civil defense, and the rest of them. Military and paramilitary. Go and check in Kogi State, where they have the highest concentration of terrorist cells. Check whether they have the number of checkpoints that you have in Southeast. What is the problem of Southeast to these people? What have they done? What has the Biafran people done to these people? Because we say we don't want to belong in a criminal contraption that is serving the United Kingdom. The reason why they are hell-bent in not letting that country to divide. We say we cannot continue with the kind of senseless killing that is going on in that place. And you are now trying to blame us. You kill us. You detain us illegally. You place us in places where we don't even supposed to be, I don't blame him. You know why? I don't blame him. When you have elders in Biafra land that are dining and whining with the people, your enemies, when they're supposed to speak, they cannot speak because of what they are benefiting from the criminal construct called Nigeria. Go and check how their counterparts in the north, 555 vision, check how their counterparts in the north are defending, even defending those that wield AK-47 assault rifles. Go and check how their counterparts are defending them. But we're own youths that have never committed any crime. The only crime is that they said, you people are old, you are not talking. We are out to speak that thing that you cannot speak. Since you are afraid, they gathered themselves and they sold us out. Then when the enemy comes to beat us, they will have the free hand to deal with us. But I assure them that the reason why you see these people talking the way they are talking today, manipulating all the other people, the political elites, some of the elders, some of the religious leaders in the Biafra land, is because that they have failed to do the needful. Go and do this now to a non-Hausa man or Fulani man in the north and see the reaction of their elders, right or wrong. But when you come to our own, that is why I said in Dr. Damage's platform that the Igbo elites and their politicians and most of their elders and the rest of them are like people, they are hypocrites. That's what I call them. They chase your children outside. They run to seek for shelter, safety in your hands. You block the gate and tell the enemies to consume them. That is who they are. And that is the reason why people like this guy that is here, Olatijo, is doing what he is doing. But I assure him that that God that brought you and I out, that God that brought out Simon Ekpa, even when they illegally kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader, will still make us, get what we want at all costs. And Biafra must come. This can be a challenge to you and I. This is a challenge to you and I to fight for the restoration of my mother's ancestral land. I rest here.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, my brother, the comrade, I can see our big sister here, the Biafran, Ada Biafra. I don't know, are you here now? So you can talk to Biafrans. Ada Biafra, Betty Ford. Okay. True survival, please, you have something to tell Biafrans so we can go on, or should I play the video again?
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. You see, one of the main purpose of our being here on this very media most of the time is to debunk the lies they are telling against Biafrans, against our Prime Minister, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And one of those lies is what this man is telling here. One of the things they do is that they try to tell themselves lies and they force people to believe their lies. The whole world is watching. International communities are watching. I want everybody to know, when this man was talking, he made mention of IPOB lying low. The IPOB he's talking about does not exist. What we have today is the Biafra Republic government in exile. There is nothing called IPOB lying low anywhere. We want to set the record straight. When this man used that statement and said IPOB, the restoration of Biafra has never ever lied low. What happened is that our Prime Minister himself made it clear that today we are on the Biafran government. We are not operating as an organization anymore. There is nothing like an organization. We are no longer an organization. So when you are hearing this lie, this man is telling that IPOB he's talking about does not exist. Our Prime Minister made it very clear. The same way that we come and that we talk about ESN, our Prime Minister have announced so many times, we do not have anything called ESN. The ESN has been rescued and collapsed into the Biafra Liberation Army. What we have today is the Biafra Liberation Army. And whenever they carry out any operation, we take responsibility. That is why our prime minister can be proud to post their pictures, post their videos, send every information on what they did, and he claims responsibility of that. But yet, they do not have the guts to speak about the Liberation Army. They keep on choosing their own words. They keep on believing their own lies. They keep on pushing that lies and blackmail to blackmail themselves. The ESN that they talked about was sold out to them by the IPOB Nigeria. And our prime minister rescued the ones he rescued and collapsed them and formed a Liberation Army, which Mazen Nanekano said that when we are going to form the army, the whole world will hear about it. Today, that army is on duty. They are working. Do not believe these lies you're hearing. There is nothing called organization called IPOB anymore. What we have is the Liberation Army. What we have is the Biafran Government Exile, a government standing for the Biafran people. That is what we have today. What we have is the government, not any organization. Another lie they are telling you that Mazen Nandekan wrote a letter. Mazen Nandekan never wrote any letter. Mazen Nandekan has had several opportunities to speak for us. And when he complained about the insecurity in Biafra land, sit at home was not one of the things he mentioned. Mazen Nandekan has spoken with his own mouth and made his own point about the insecurity in Biafra land. He did not mention sit at home as one of the cause of insecurity. He warned about people. The informants, he talked about them. People that kill their brothers, he talked about them, causing insecurity. He talked about the politicians. Sit at home was not one of the things Martin Nandekan mentioned with someone. He has had several opportunities to speak to the press and talked about the situation in Biafra land. He never mentioned sit at home. So anybody parading this lie that Martin Nandekan wrote a letter, that lie must remain a lie. Do not buy into it. Our duty is to reveal the truth about Biafra. Today, what we have is a government standing for the Biafran people. We are no longer under any organization. We do not have anything called ESN. We do not operate anything called unknown men. The Liberation Army of Biafra carry out their duties, and the duty they carry out is self-defense. That is what they are doing to defend Biafra land. Self-defense is not a crime. International law supports self-defense. African human rights law supports self-defense. Nigerian law itself supports self-defense. We have seen the Minister of Defense ask people to defend themselves. Why is it that when Biafra defends themselves, it becomes a problem? Why is it that when Biafra defends themselves, it becomes a crime? Today, we are implementing Liberation Army, and we will do it, giving them the same measure that they bring to us, that same measure we give to them. With the same cup they give to us, we will feed them the same cup. It is called self-defense, and that is why our practice can be bold to represent and claim responsibility for defending Biafran people at all times through the Biafran Liberation Army. Thank you, my beloved brothers.
Mazi Paul, are you there?
Let me just ask something. Why? Yeah, is it that they are so afraid? Like in one of the what did Chowere said? This guy, Incommunicado, he has done nothing wrong. Why are you people scared to release him? When your court, your law, he's not a lawyer, but he's quoting your law to you. That anybody that would try him is a terrorist. So are they willing to say that they are terrorist organization as a Nigeria? If Nigeria is willing to say yes, we are terrorists, yes. So are they admitting that so that the whole world will know? Because it's written in their constitution that they cannot try this guy after they forcefully retention him from Kenya. And put him in the underground. They put him in underground. So what is this woman going to judge? What is she judging? They want to carry the case again from there to another superior court or wherever court. They say no court in Nigeria. Where is that statement that they did not understand? Which part of that statement they did not understand? That no court in Nigeria have the judiciary to try to Oyendu. That's why. Plus this Babajide pot belly is terrorist. That's why he's accepting what is happening to his own people, and he cannot speak out. And he's now the Kanu that is paying people. Like my brother just talked now. If Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, wants to say no sit at home, he could have said it. Could have said all those paper that was flying about, those letter, all those are lies that they were just cooking. And they go tire. When they explain, they go explain so they go tire. Thank you.
Okay. We continue.
English, they are writing their English paper, mathematics on that day.
Compulsory subject.
And if those students don't come out to write the exams, you have set them back because the exams are going on concurrently across the whole of West Africa. So are they going to now wait for people in the Southeast alone to come and write their own exam on a different day? UNIZIK, they've chosen to postpone their convocation for fear of attack. But what do you do about the students? Do you now go to WAEC to say, WAEC, please, sir, IPOB and Samuel Ekpasmen have said people should not come out. Can you postpone this exam for these children? Are they going to write a fresh exam for them? So it's a big problem. I know that Major General Dada, GOC of 82 Division, he has done his best to stabilize that region. The burning of INEC offices, release of prisoners, killing of policemen at will at checkpoints, that has literally stopped. It's occasionally that they still kill policemen, but there is still a lot of work to be done, especially in the hinterland. I was in Enugu about 3 days ago. I know that the threat is still very much there. Yes, we people came out on Monday. That day I saw people. But some also told me that, look, outside of Enugu, they are not prepared to take the risk.
All right, Mio.
My own position is that.
So, Mary, welcome, Mary. Mary Toka.
Sorry, before Mary comes in, I think I have to quickly rush out to somewhere now. So Biafran sir, please, and Mazi Paul and every other person in this studio, Mary, Mazi Chus, Wari sister, Wimbi Mioke Wadela, and 555 Vision, and myself, because I am here. I want to take permission to leave now so that I'll be able to, if I meet us back again, good. But if I don't meet us again, it is my goodbye for now. This afternoon, we are going to see, and I want us to remember that the voting continues. This afternoon, maybe we will be able to show you pictures. I see some people asking, where are the pictures? People are taking pictures and video clips. Sit at home is going on marvelously. Forget what they're telling you. Even in Enugu, Onisha, Aba, everywhere is under lock and the key. And the people are busy also doing their voting. So I would say give shout out to those in Holland that are doing well, and our angels in the forest, in the bushes, in the valley, in the river, on the mountains, on the trees. We thank God for them, for the willingness and the resilience. And I would say thank you so much, my Biafran people. For now, I have to leave here. If I come back, I will.
Mazugo.
Yes.
Mazugo, I
no call me. You know they call me darling. You know they call me darling. No, they call me again. No call me again. You know they call me darling. No call me.
Mazugo, I beg. Now your link I pass enter. Will I be cut off? Will I be cut off?
No. You did no problem. You still did there. No, you did there. You did on. Okay. Even though say we get our scores to settle, did there, no problem.
Okay.
So, Biafrans, at all everybody,
I
greetings, one
salute
love.
you, Mary. Mary, take out you. Good morning.
Mary, unmute.
Okay, Mary. Before me too. Like a 30 minutes time, I have to check out also, so that we will go and prepare for evening time. Then those who is saying that there is no seat at home in the evening or tomorrow. On the evening or tomorrow, you will know the date. You will know what is really playing on the ground. So, Mary Toka, we are welcoming you. Thank you. Speak to Biafrans.
Already unmute.
Okay, yes.
Oh,
We can hear you now.
okay. Thank you very much. Yes, my brother. Good afternoon. Vision 555, my big brother.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Mary.
Good afternoon, brother Choose. I'm happy to see you. I know they don't allow me. So good afternoon, my big brother, Mars. Good afternoon, brother, sister Worry Girl. Good afternoon, our leader, the love of Biafrans. Good afternoon, Itiare Kondo. Good afternoon, our leader at the present, Mercy Simon Ekpa, our prime minister. Yes, my people, you know why I come in here? Because of this, make I no use some kind word where YouTube go, YouTube will not like it. This man, where this rat, make I just put that way because go to offend this YouTube. Rat, this small rat, those long mouth rat, where they smell. This man, in short, is so stinking, is so stupid that a son like him, a son where they say him supposed to born that thing where they in Finland, is saving billions people life, thousands of people life. This bomfu, this bolombolo, this toilet flusher, he doesn't have anything to say. You think Simon Ekpa is somewhere there, and 7 billions or 8, how many we are? So many, I cannot count it. Is fooling one thing, and you're there in your so-called Nigerian Sioux government. You cannot do anything. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Baba Chile, be Baba Chiwo. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Ima powerless. If you know what they call a old rotten bicycle, where rain don't beat till even the tire, the band, all those things don't rot. That is Ima powerless. And look at the kind of person, rotting lace tire of wheelbarrow or bicycle. Everything is less, it's rotting. It remains Biafra to pack them, go and throw away them in the dustbin, make them burn fire. You don't know. You are caused by yourself because they open your dirty mouth. Talk about Mercy Nnamdi Kanu and Mercy Simon Ekpa with the Ima powerless, with the criminal. Because I know you are a criminal. You are a robber. You are a bloodsucker, Papa Chilwe. You don't know. You don't even know that Biafran is a country now. Is a nation now. Sorry to me to say, is a nation now. Biafra was a nation, you know about it. It's not a new thing. It's not even a new thing for a new young baby. Your own land, you're talking about Biafran. Are you living in Biafran? Are we in Nigeria? We are not Nigeria, for goodness sake, Baba Chiwe. We are not Nigeria, for goodness sake. Listen very, very good. I know you are dummy, but I have to put
like a
sense
room.
in your head.
All this
We are not Biafrans. So if you want to talk about things is going on in Nigeria, the way they're taking their life, the way they manipulate them, talk about North, Mama, just talk about you people, Amajiri. In the North, very, very simple. You can talk about Nigeria, you talk about the North. Talk about the South North, how they call them. Go talk about all those people, those desert people, those Fulani terrorists coming to Biafra land, and we will say you can't take our blood anymore. Simon Ekpa, that thing is there in Finland, is telling you that you can never anymore. Not even you and your Imapawales and the criminal where we don't condemn them. Not even them, because them they are less like you. You so stink. You're so, I'm just like you because
Okay, Mary.
you just smell.
Okay, Mary. People are saying how they want to see the update, how the update is going. They sit at home, how it's going. So this is what we have for now.
That about 30th of May, that about Remembrance Day of our foreign heroes. That as a Biafran Day. When you go to Rome, you behave like a Rome. All this side of pattern of this Eastern Igbo. Say na fa bonde Biafran. Si welon ka malofa. E water go so if ya nyefa flower fa gị na fe kwesịrị na akọ na ike ihe ndị a na-eme tata. So ị na-anya ifu na enwero movement. Ebe nnọ tata bụ head bridge. If we never movement, so I can say no. Oh yeah, here na oh yeah, Ojuku. Ikemba Newi. Oh yeah, Ojuku. Maybe I'll kunyale ya. Bakabu ni kunyale ali. Ebo opu. Ona kata ona bona kata kadiri amwa. Okwaya. So eba no tata.
So are you hearing it?
Yes, I understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I understand 30 May because I know tomorrow is the our holy our foreign hero.
Everywhere is empty. The second day of the sit-at-home declared by Biafra Republic government in exile is doing wonderful. This too much effective on every side. The roads are free, never like before. Look at the road. This Global you are reporting from our state. Ndari platform of BWC, Biafra of Conscience and Dotland Media. It is awesome. Things are working amicably well here in this side of the world. Sit-at-home is 100%, even 150%. You can say, and you can say much about that. But state is responding keenly for what Biafra Republic government has spoken. It is awesome. Things are wonderfully done well, and we thank God for that. Please remember, today is a wonderful day. Go and vote. Vote your referendum. Vote yourself into freedom, in totality. Sit-at-home is awesome. Every market has shut down. Look at market. Look at that shut down on the evolution. Second day of this sit-at-home is doing wonderfully well. And we thank God for what Biafra Republic government is doing under the auspices of Prime Minister, the Honorable Excellency Simon Ekpa, the great man doing wonder over there, that his people must be free. We must support him on every angle. We must refuse and say no to everyone that said no Simon. Yeah, I said no to no Simon. Because Simon is the one, is the game changer. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Keep the style moving. Let it flow.
So, our brother, new person, join Kenneth Aja. Please, can you greet Biafrans, Kenneth? Hello? Kenneth? Okay. If he's not ready, if he's not yet ready, we want to ask questions. Please, wait. We want to ask questions. here. My brother, Chief Survival, please, can you and my brother Arwin, what do you think and what do you want to tell Biafrans concerning this post here that our Prime Minister have taken Biafran struggle to international level? Please elaborate a little to this one and let Biafrans know exactly what is really cooking.
Okay, can I go on?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. You see, if most of us were ardent listener, of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did a lot of job, sensitization going across the international, arena, putting it to them the need for them to, listen to the current situation and his analysis about Biafra and the need for the restoration of Biafra. He made some certain comments as well in most of his broadcasts that something will cause the world to speak about Biafra. He said that. He says something will cause them to speak about Biafra. And I believe that thing he said that time has some correlation with what he said before he was kidnapped. Go and listen to Maz Simon Ekpa and share his broadcast, and follow him. He is bringing a new dimension into this struggle. This is the new dimension. I believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knew that there is going to be an obstruction, something that is going to prevent him from doing what he's supposed to do. And he gave that express instruction to the followers, those that believe in the ideology of restoration of Biafra, not those that are celebrity agitators, fun that are, comic, freedom agitators. No, those are not the ones Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was talking about. He was specifically talking about this time and what Simon Ekpa has done. If you look at what Simon Ekpa has done, I don't think that an ordinary person would do this thing within the time frame all these things are done. It is the blessing and the grace of God that is pushing him and the support he is getting from people like you, people like me, and every Biafran. That is the reason why he has gotten to where he has gotten to. And you remember also, in every argument, in every discussion about how far this man has taken Biafra to, remember that Biafra is a spiritual thing. It is an ideology that is rooted with the loss of innocent bloods, men and women. It is a spiritual thing, and there is nobody that is going to stop. Even the world cannot stop it. So I believe in my mind that the time has come, as Nnamdi Kanu said, the new dimension is what we are experiencing now. We have an existing government. The world is talking about it. There is another post that I saw that Denger is going to, broadcast. I have to listen to that program when he comes. He said that release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now, or we open up the secret agreement Tinubu, the Zoo government signed with the United Kingdom. It is there. It is there. For me, no matter the secret that they signed, the document they signed, my own is that there is nothing that is going to stop Biafra from coming. Unless even if it is one person, even if it is one person, one person, God is going to use that one person like the David of the old. And that person will do marvelous things to bring Biafra. So don't be afraid. No matter what is going on today, no matter the attacks coming from left, right, and center, we will get there. The world will speak about Biafra. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning. The world will speak about Biafra and the need for Biafran people to form their own government. This is just a tip of the iceberg, what is about to happen. Mas Nnamdi Kanu stated it in his past broadcast before he was kidnapped. This is all I have to say here. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. My comrade, Chief Survival, please, can you elaborate in the threat which our Prime Minister is telling the Nigerian government? Stop using threats because you cannot win this war. This war is something that he has template already on how he is going to restore Biafra. And he is now being recognized internationally. Let Biafrans know that the road they are following, that there is something positive. No one happy. Thank you. The volume.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother, and all the Biafrans that are watching. We have heated it up, and I believe that this will be my last and conclusion, and we meet again next time. So, my beloved brother, on the question you have just asked, from the very moment our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, activated the Biafran government, the game changed. The Biafran government is the game changer. When you see somebody, you laugh at them because these are people who cannot grow. Obi is a boy. Every year, Obi is a boy. You think you can get Biafra by only shouting, "Oh, hey, Biafra." You can get Biafra by only you an OT member. Or you think you can get Biafra by making noise online alone. From the moment the Biafra Republic Government in Exile was activated, the Biafran government was instituted. That was the game changer. And today, Biafra is there to the world. And when you see our Prime Minister, the way he speaks, he's a man of vision. From the very moment he joined this agitation, he said, "I will not be in this struggle for 5 years with nothing to show." He didn't stop at that. He told you, "I know when Biafra will come." Some of us, we thought it was a joke or an entertainment. Today, you have a date of declaration. And to show you how lenient Biafrans are, just like on the time before the Civil War. Before the Civil War, our eternal leader, Dim Odumegojuku, did everything humanly possible to prevent that war. That was why he took them to Aburi to go and reach agreement. In the same vein, in the era of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them an open check and told the governors, when the government came to the governors, he told them, "Go and get the restructuring. If Biafrans want restructuring, no problem." What did they do? They went and brought Python dance instead of restructuring. Biafrans are very good people and open-minded. We are open to all to make sure that things don't go bad. In this era, again, our Prime Minister is giving them an open check. Go to Finland. Let Finland stand as a mediator between Nigeria and Biafra. Today, you cannot say you don't know whom to speak to. You won't say you are speaking an aggression. The government of Biafra is legitimate and recognized. We have liaison offices across the world. The government of Biafra have gone to the extent of taking Nigerian government to the court, asking the AU to intervene and do what they're supposed to do, and also recognize our self-referendum. So today we are standing on the legitimate right to make every single demand we are making. And wherever you are today, Biafran, I urge you to please be focused. We have the man who is piloting the affairs. He knows the keys. He knows the buttons to press. It is not just giving you hope. When somebody gives you hope, you look at the pointers towards that hope. Every pointers to the actualization of Biafra are very, very clear. I can bet you that if you are following events, you will know that the restoration of Biafra and everything that had to be done is done almost 90% complete. Today, that open check is given to Nigerian government, just like they were given by our eternal leader, Odomegojukwu. Just like Mazen Nandekano gave them. Today, Mazen Simon Ekpa is also giving them an open check.
Wait, I will tell you.
He's giving them an open check to sign up. Let Finland come and mediate between you and the Biafran people, so that people will not say that we are too eager to go to fight. We are too eager to go to. We have never at any point in time wanted a war. We have always wanted peace. Even during the Civil War in 1967, what you saw was self-defense. Biafrans were defending themselves. Our eternal leader, Dim Odumojuku, in his statement, he said that Biafrans were fighting reluctantly. They were not prepared. They were not fighting as if they were fighting an enemy. We were forced into it. After all trials, Mazen Nandekano tried. He asked for referendum. Asked them, bring that restructure if that is what you want. They brought the python dance and they wanted to kill him. And today they are holding him in captivity. Another opportunity have come for Nigerian government because of how good Biafrans are. And our government have said, through our prime minister, call Finland to mediate. Finland is a very genuine country. They have mediated between Namibia and South Africa, and they were able to get their independence. Go to them and let them mediate between you and the Biafran people to maintain peace, to see that lives are not lost. When the world see these points we are giving, they will understand that we are not the troublemakers. We have always gone for peace. At every given point in time, we give that blanket of peace. But when they choose the other way around, we are not cowards. Any way they want it, we are going to give it to them. At this time, this is not the time to cry and go to sleep. It is time to defend ourselves by all means necessary. And the restoration time has come. There is no going back. Thank you so much, my brother. And I will see you, dear friends, next time.
Okay, my minister. Okay, my minister. Thank you. Thank you so much. Choke survival, all respect. Thank you. And lovers of freedom, we have to really round up. As we told you before that by 2 o'clock we have to round up. My brother, Awen, please give your closing remark. A lot of things we have to do. So, but we cannot finish it today. So please, Mary Tokam and the lovers of freedom, let us give our closing remark. If not, the game will change negative. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, 555 Vision. It is the Lord that is going to bless you and replenish you and, make you get all the time that you are spending online propagating the, gospel of, the freedom of Biafran people. You see, the only thing I am going to tell my Nemoches and my Namoches, Obongo, Mary Tekam, and her people is this. Many people lost their life in the fight for the restoration of Biafra in the past from 1967 to 1970. Even before that time, they were still being fight all over Nigeria simply because they hate them for who they are. The only thing we are going to do in order to make sure that their soul and spirits get respite is fight and win. That said, which leaves have been branches has been given to these people. But I will assure you that whatever that happens, you are Biafrans are the children of God. He said, when the time comes to call all of them, they will gather. and they will go back home to rebuild the broken walls and things like that. You check around today. If you look at Israel, for instance, they are surrounded by enemies. When they move away, Pharaoh held them until Pharaoh was forced by God to release them. If Adam, you saw what happened to Biafra, construction called head. They don't want you to survive. They don't want you to drink your water and hang your cups. They don't want. God gave them solutions to let Odumegwu, just like Chiksava said.
Okay,
They
okay,
failed.
My brother, thank you so much, because we cannot finish it one day. Mary Talk,
That's
and please
okay.
help to greet Biafrans. Please, let's
Thank you.
call it a day.
Oh, okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My people, for our PM for the talk, I know we don't have time. Thank you for the opportunity. You know, our PM said to the Sioux government, how will be your end? How will be the Sioux government ending? And he said again, I will bring Biafra. I, Simon Ekpa, I will bring Biafra from Finland. And that is the threat, what is giving Nigerian sleepless night. And it come for reality. Everybody knows that Biafra is here, the Sioux government, the whole world, both Britain. We can see that is really is the end of Nigerian Sioux government. So my people, we must move, because no man stand in our way this time. Itiare Kondo don't do finish. It's finished everything. So what I can say for my own of my word, please, my people, tomorrow is the end of our hero day. We must respect them. We must give them the most respect we can give, because they are our strength today. This is what they was looking for, to bring their glory back to our land. And so, please, my people, wherever you are, thank you very much by sitting at home and vote and do your own will, because this is your will, this is your nation, this is your life, and you must do it. So, my people, thank you very much by you sitting at home and vote. And tomorrow we will give our hero the blessing and the candlelight. So thank you very much. May God bless all of us to give me this opportunity. Vision 555. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you, Biafrans. We love you all. Join our program, please. If you have not subscribed to 555 Vision, please try to do so, because
thank you very much.
Today, this is how we have to call it for now, because in the evening time we are coming. So we have to rush very, very fast, Biafrans. Mary Tucker, I greet you so much, and every other person that participated today.
Thank you.
Blessing Odo and every other person. Vivian Precious, I greet you. Divine Precious, and every other person that is here. We love you all, just because of time, not because of what we can say has finished. Only time is what we respect. And that's why we call it Biafran Gospel and the Bible, because Biafra must have their own Bible. This is a religion of itself. You can see it, how it's happening and how it's playing. So thank you. We love you. Lovers of freedom all over the world. Thank you.